Phew! Unfortunate time to take an hours-long break, but I seem to still have a running game, so I can continue the fight where I left off. Ooh. The beast has a different tone with you now, as if his blood was instantly sated. How many questions can I ask? Whom do you serve?
Kraaid hunts for Bulbaslop.
Bulbaslop? At first I thought it was Bulba's slop. I'm so used to this word slop coming up constantly in modern day. But Bulbaslop might be a single name, and it almost sounds like a Lovecrafty kind of thing, kind of a mess of a name. Right, your god?
God.
The crocodile stops and thinks for a moment. And then he says,
Master.
That's like one of those fairy tale titans, I think. Creepy. Why are you down here?
Kraaid lurks until next hunt, when Samus arrives.
Right, when's that?
Soon.
Nice. Horrifying and vague. Did you steal from the Halfway Bridge tribe?
Steal. Kraaid take what Kraaid needs. Tell me about yourself. Kraaid follows the hunt. That is all about Kraaid.
Can you promise not to kill us? Kraaid looks you up and down.
Kraaid does not kill. Kraaid cannot kill.
That's good.
Kraaid cares not.
Gods be damned. All right then. Wait, why do I have to break the spell? No. We can walk away right now. There's not an option to walk away while the spell's active? Alright then. Hope you know what you're doing, Cleric. I don't. I genuinely thought I could just walk away while the spell was active, and that was like the whole point of casting it, was to not have to fight him. As the charm fades from the beast's dead eyes, it lets out a rumbling noise.
Ugh. Kraaid is bored. You are Cleric, no?
The goblin takes a deep breath, then he hisses at you under his breath. If I had not leveled before I came here, Kraaid would have fucking one-shot me. Do not push your luck. Yes, you know me?
Do not be trouble.
Uh-huh.
And Kraaid will not be trouble.
Okay. The beast lumbers over to the encampment. You look on, taking heavy breaths. Snow leans on his knees. He appears to be shaking. Adrenaline running out. Weak knees. Diseased skull. Vomit on your sweater already. Kraaid sits down on a crate in front of the little stovetop.
Hunt is done for daytime. Now is rest and cooking.
What in the world have you stumbled onto here? Gulpin approaches camp. Maybe he's chill. He's more chill now. He did bite a giant chunk out of me earlier. But I guess we're chill now. We became chill. Gotcha. Okie dokie. This has been an experience just all around, really. How you doing? No. Grade, Constitution. I might learn something here. God, what are these rolls? I'm actually good at that stat, and nope. Couldn't even qualify for the bare minimum. Kraaid, Rage of Ascan. I'm guessing he's like neutral evil or something, but who knows. The hulking beast looks at you with a deep hunger. Your gut biome quivers.
Kraaid greets human.
Found this rat. Show him the white rat. The monster stares at you as you hold up the white rat in an uncomfortable grip.
Kraaid sees that. There are 5 of them. They make a lot of noise when they come around.
Put the rat back in your pouch. I guess I'll have to find all 5 rats then. But why? It's a quest.
Who gave you this quest?
I'm not sure. Then you should probably reconsider before you head out on a rat hunting mission, since nobody has promised you any pay for it. So yeah, think about that. Kraaid. Kraaid keeps on grilling. He talks about himself in the third person, which makes it harder to notice whether or not he's speaking right now. You gotta really watch for the quotes. Have you seen a man in yellow going past here?
Kraaid has seen this, yes.
Oh, you have?
Yes. Kraaid saw human in yellow go past. Kraaid meant to eat such fancy human, but this human was fast and turned invisible before Kraaid could approach.
Huh.
Kraaid did hear fancy yellow human speak to self while walking past. Human said, "Where is this damn secret passage again?"
A secret passage? Where?
Kraaid does not know.
Are you lying to me?
Kraaid does not need to lie.
So he went into the dungeon.
Fancy human came from southern caves, going into dungeon. Yes.
Alright, thanks for the info. The monster smirks, or it makes no expression at all, because it always smirks. What do you hunt down here?
Many things. Kraaid dive and stalk. There is wild land below, far deep, dark.
But not above here, right? You stay out of the city?
Yes. Kraaid hunts in wilds. Urban sprawl is too easy. When Kraaid has mission, the hunt begins.
Mission? The croc smirks.
Kraaid say nothing.
The goblin leans towards you and whispers, "Don't." You find anything good down there?
Yes. Kraaid takes many trophy, from big chicken to little drake, and those of many, many teeth and eye. Most are not tasty, some very.
He glances at your companion.
You.
The goblin does a comically loud gulp. He tries to play it off. Nice.
Little green men, you are not tasty, and not even fun to hunt. But you look spicy.
He holds up a hand and a stern face. I can assure you I am not. The croc lets out an amused growl. Where else do you hunt?
Kraaid hunts where he pleases. This land is good for sport. Great beast roam, and many fresh challenge await. When Kraaid is on hunt, he goes far.
Great. Good to know. Those rats really seem to like you.
Yes. Rat is little thing, which I remember from home. Big rat. Those were great friends.
You like little rat because you like Big rat? He lets out a happy growl.
Big, mushy swamp rat. The gayest of little rodent.
What? What do you mean by that?
I hunt a little. Then, I hunt as little, then as big. I follow. I learn.
Were you raised in the sewers by a rat that knows kung fu?
Big rat is great hunter.
Oh my god, it's a Ninja Turtle joke or something, maybe.
Little rat has much to learn, but they will. They will.
That's great. He turns to you and whispers, let's not get too friendly with the rat-loving Killer Croc, alright? I don't know, maybe he can join the party. Snell, what should we do about the crate situation? Honestly, he whispers to you, it's not a good idea to start shit here. The whole stolen shipments thing is an issue, yes, but the halfways do not have the resources to deal with this solid unit of a beast right now. What if I ask him to stop? The goblin gives you a surprisingly neutral expression. Politely? What, you don't think I could do it? The goblin shrugs. I'm not sure I want to find out, but I don't think you're going to give me a choice. Go ahead, play high-risk alligator picker, why not? A children's game where you get your fingers pricked by a makeshift alligator mouth if you press the wrong tooth. A rare toy these days, as the last factory producing in Blood City Bay shut down due to an above-board amount of haunted copies being sold across the coast. It's not a fun game if it doesn't work correctly. Come up with a persuasive argument. I have a more than 50% chance of succeeding, but that's not an amazing chance still. Ah, okay. Right, you're battling against a hungry beast here. But, not just that, you're also facing what could only be described as a connoisseur. You're kidding. Nope, not this time. The implication that they just randomly lie to us sometimes on purpose for fun. You'll need to offer a bargain. Some better, nicer cooked supplies than the average HWBT stock. Ah, you mean... Oh yes, you mean... Kraaid, I wish to inform you that you are getting subpar goods here.
Subpar?
Those crates, they're all from the Halfway Bridge tribe. If you're looking for better goods, I would strongly suggest on another target. The beast leans in and glares at you.
Kraaid wish to know, where would better goods be found?
As bad as stealing is, the ones who will miss it the least are the Free Striders, the trade company.
As long as you do not sell out the city's supply lines, then it is fine. The rest can deal with this beast.
The dwarves, the city's official imports, or the Free Striders. Do we send them at the Libertarians? The Free Striders have a warehouse on Waterlane. He growls. They have better, fresher goods and more exotic stuff too. You'll definitely want to focus on them instead of these cheap goblin crates.
Maybe Kraaid will. This supply is getting stale.
He turns back to his stove and with a deep snicker. Nice job, the goblin whispers to you. That's probably as much as we could have hoped for.
Redirection.
Just praying that the cat stops meow screaming outside. Alright, chill. Please. I'm begging you. I'm never sure if it's on the microphone or not, but definitely I hear it and it's distracting to me. So, you're a chief, eh?
Yes. Cleric is hungry.
Alright, you're a chef, eh? Sorry. Got that mistake.
Cleric is hungry. Kraaid offer. Slog dog.
The beast holds out one of the strange sausage-shaped meat pieces. Slog dog.
Slog dog?
Stare at the meat. Slog dog.
It is slog dog. Yes.
You want a slog dogs now?
I'm good.
He's never been gooder.
A sausage? You've eaten lots of those.
Not this type.
Eat the food.
How bad could it go? What's in it?
Meat.
I see. Inspect the meat first. You spend a few seconds looking it over, but you cannot tell exactly what it's made of. You have no idea. At least it does not appear to be meat from any folk. Well, I can't be rude, so I obviously need to give this a It's time like this I think about how if you play D&D in front of a live audience, somebody will be a smartass and tell you that, you know, critical fails aren't even a real rule that's in the book. It's actually just a house rule. You shouldn't actually do that. It's stupid. And then you'll see how like even video game adaptations of D&D and similar things all use critical fails as a real mechanic. Anyway, you wrap your gloved hand around the sausage with a firm grip. You wrap your gloved hand around the sausage with a firm grip. The smell hits you first. A foul stench. It turns your stomach. If I die now, take a bite. You don't chew, you only swallow. Take another bite. Before you do, your body begins to shake. It is... Saving throws. I forgot. I can still live. No, stop that. Stop. Live. Oh, the cleric is dead. The string is severed. I did it. I died. Was there a save after I failed? I forgot. Hey, look, there he is. So he was the rat guy I saw on the screen. He's in the same sub-menu as the necromancer, which is not what I would have expected. Types of difficulty classes. Oh, for like enemies and things? Well. Oh, hey. These are the sewers below water lane. Your gut biome quivers. No, I failed. You stare at the beast, not coming up with a single good argument. Why shouldn't he steal from the goblins? They kinda deserve it, don't they? Groan and hold your head. Cleric. Oh no. You know of a way to convince this beast. What? Tell him to go full carnivore. No, really, what is it? Carnivore. He's eating potatoes and a bunch of useless carbs. The beast should eat like a beast, just meat. In much greater quantities. But where will he get these meats from? That's right. Kraaid? He growls and looks at you. Stop taking icky potatoes and vegetables from the people of Norvik. Instead... His growl deepens. Eat me! What the fuck are you saying?
You wish to be eaten by Kraaid?
Yeah, yes, please. Alright, I'm just gonna have to screenshot that now. Just gonna have to do a... Alright. Alright, just for posterity. Yes, please. The crocodile stares at you, unmoving for an awkward amount of time. You shake. Come on! Do it! The end is near. Then he simply says,
No.
Oh. Why not?
Kraaid is not allowed. Cleric is off limit.
I've done this voice too much. Oh no.
Kraaid will help, not hurt. That is rule. Rule of current hunt, of mission. Viskin will not allow.
Oh. Viskin?
Yes, you have friend in Pale Man, but Kraaid will say no more.
Interesting. Your guardian angel, huh? You are starting to see more and more how this Viskin holds power that you should not mess with. Oh. Huh. I didn't deal with the shipment problem, but my critical fail here where I beg Croc Daddy to devour me, which is a normal thing that happens, led to me learning new information that I can potentially use. Wait, that... Oh my god. It really is Disco Elysium, where even failure is often actually just an alternate story outcome, except for the ones where you die. So you're a chef, eh? So I gotta do this thing again. Let's see if I can survive the slog dog this time. I ate 4 apples, so I have 8 health instead of 4, which might not be enough, but I'm hedging my bets on not wanting to really refill my health because I get some healing from my effects. So I have passive healing and resting healing, so it's wasteful to just spam all of my apples all the time. Still have not succeeded. Before you do, your body begins to shake. It is coming back up. Only 1 health this time. Stop eating the slop dog.
Kraaid see. Cleric does not stomach.
He lets out a deep laugh. Not sure what you expected. Inspect the meat first is still an option even though I already ate it, which is very funny. First, they say. Maybe later. He growls and eats the sausage himself.
More slog dog for Kraaid.
Uh-huh. It was nice meeting you, sir. Bye-bye. Well, I got new information about my boy, Mr. Necromancer. It is not easy to tell which quests are active and which ones are finished. I think these ones are finished. The ones are like a little whiter and maybe even slightly green compared to the gray ones that aren't finished, but they don't... The contrast is not as strong as it could be for sure. But yeah, I think this one and this one and this one are all finished. And the rest aren't. Democratization. A curious election week. The tea shop that blew up. I still haven't fucking been there. I'm being a very inappropriate dude. I'm doing my job badly is what I mean. Class conflict. After showing your primal attunement, you're now ready to call yourself an aspiring druid. Time will tell if this path is any way interesting to you by telling folk about it 3 times. My spellbook is still ruined, unfortunately. Yeah, Viskin's the one who brought you back on behalf of Lady Sageleaf, but why? So many of these point to this quest, which I still don't have connecting to. Probably because I haven't followed an obvious critical path. The game is so open that I've allowed myself to wander right the fuck off in weird directions. So much food. Was that there when we walked in? Maybe. Well, Kraaid seemed pretty chill. He only killed me once. It's extremely funny that I went through all that work. I survived the fight with Charm Person, and then he was like chill with it, And then I died to fucking Slop Dog. What a way to go. I hope I die of Slop Dog in real life. Oh. This looks like a trap. In fact, that looks like a trapped door. That looks like a trapped door. Save. A massive statue of a minotaur. What could go wrong? I gotta get back to the tea shop. This game's like 5 days long, and I'm using the first day, not even visiting the tea shop. It's already not during the daytime. It's already 7 p.m., right? Door closes behind you. Uh-oh. Your companion lets out an audible gulp. I definitely overestimated how much I was getting into it when I started walking towards this area. I was like, oh shit. Oops. Okay. Gerdzel de blah. Berzola sheni patau sani sulistivis. Snell, why did you let me go into this obviously terrifying chamber? You're the cleric here. The words change tone and intensify, mimicking your own way of speech. You have stepped into the 5th chamber of trials. Where were the other 4? This will be your final and most mounting challenge yet, O champions of the host. The blue barracudas. The silver monkeys. Was this monkey silver? I don't remember. If outside, again, you wish to see, answer me these questions 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Who will take the first step? What happens if I say the wrong answer? You will be cast into eternal peril. Do I have to answer all 5 questions correctly? 3 questions. That's a bad sign. 3 questions. 3 questions. 3. Okay, I got it. Do I have to answer all 3 questions correctly? Answer me questions 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Wait, are you a sentient type of trial guardian, or are you more of the magic mouth type? Who will take the first step? Either it's a non-sentient statue, or it is a statue with a precast magic mouth, yes. Failure? That is obviously the case, says the failed character. Got it. I think they're trying to ask whether or not it's whether or not it's a thing that can actually answer questions, or if it just has a bunch of programmed answers, basically. Can my goblin sidekick help out? The other will not interfere or the trial is failed. The other will have a turn of their own. So really it's 6 questions? 3 questions. Times 2. 3 questions. Oh, I fucking love this game. It's so stupid in the way that you can only be by being really smart. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a thing where when you have some kind of standards, people think you're really snooty and pretentious by having standards for video games, but really you just crave intelligently crafted stupid shit. 6 questions. Got it. You go ahead, Cleric. The light lands upon you. First question. What is your name? Whoa! Deja vu. Sorry, what? The question will not be repeated. Lean over to Snell. What should I say? The goblin thinks about it for a second, then he whispers back. I don't think bovine folk are known for either trick questions or riddles, so... The light blinds you for a moment and you feel the chamber shake. What is your quest? Wait. I didn't say the answer. To solve the mystery of the tea shop that blew up. Again, the eye of the cow Again, the eyes of the cow glare into a fiery beam.
What is your greatest fear?
I don't want to answer that. Nope, I died. Oh! Beneath you, a sea of spikes. Oh! Scramble to grab anything. No, 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 no. Microseconds, that's what you've got. But somehow, you do manage to stretch out, sprawl out with your hands landing on a rough stone, and your feet, well, let's just say you're in a bit of a shitty position right now. Oh my fucking god. Do not move. Let's just relax here. I'm sure there's a way to solve this. Yeah, good. Keep holding. The goblin attempts to take a step down your lower back.
Your feet slip an inch.
Whoa! Hold tighter. Shit.
Your entire body is quaking. You cannot hold this for long.
Okay. New plan. Cast Spider Climb. I don't have Spider Climb prepared. You don't have Spider Climb prepared? Why would I have Spider Climb prepared? I love Spider Climb. I use it all the time, but I don't have it learned. Also, I'm not a druid. Well, I am a druid. I'm trying to be a druid. My druid had Spider Climb. I don't know. Why would you? I actually can't think of a single useful situation for it.
Stop this bickering. It is time to act. Take responsibility for this, for the safety of this party. Climb.
Hold out. Let him climb off. Okay, well, Constitution is way easier. I have almost the same roll for both, but crab climbing my way to safety is comically impossible, and hold out while Snell gets off is comically easier. Fuck my stats, right?
Snell, climb off. Carefully.
Why did strength say that? Right, okay. Careful. He shifts his weight to one side.
Your left foot slips. Careful.
I'm trying.
He takes another step. Your right hand loses grip.
For one terrible moment, you feel yourself falling. Try to climb off, I got this. You don't! Ah! Your goblet lunges for the edge as your body drops. I died again. Wow, 2 deaths, 1 episode. Well. Ow. The incorporation of saving throws is funny. Hey, it's those guys. So they're from the same ensemble. Whatever that means in this case. So I think the trap door was a trap door. I'm just gonna blow your guys' mind real quick. So there's... I was fucking around, obviously, because it's fun, but I'm like... I had the Holy Grail death where the guy's like, what is your favorite color? And he's like, blue, no red. Not even that, I didn't even give an answer. I just like gave a non-answer. I responded incorrectly. It's very funny. Let's see. We can do a slightly different version, I guess. Nudge Snell. What? No. You're the cleric here. Deal with your magic talking statue and do not get us killed. Ask me your questions, Guardian. I am not afraid. The light stands upon you. First question. What is your name?
Whoa, deja vu.
My name is... The light intensifies. Say ragged. Wouldn't it be funny if I said something completely unexpected here and it turned out to be the correct answer? No. Fine. Simply state your name. My name is Ragan. The light blinds you for a moment and you feel the chamber shake. What is your quest? To solve the mystery of the tea shop that blew up. Again, the eyes of the cow glare into a fiery beam. What is your greatest fear? To be abandoned. For the third time you feel that rumble, along with the hot gaze of the minotaur. And then it turns to your companion. The chosen will be you. Snell, in response, gives off a shocked scoff. That's easy. You can sense the relief pass over him. It's gonna be way harder for him now. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. All that build-up for nothing. I died. At least the cow knows how to put on a show. Hey, the HP from it being 7. The goblin stands up straight, facing the light. Go ahead, Guardian. Ask your questions. What is your name? My name is Snell. He enunciates perfectly. The eyes of the statue grow stronger once more. What is your quest? My quest is... Be quiet and hope the goblin doesn't fuck this up. My quest is to serve Lady Sageleaf. Again it rumbles and you get to the crescendo of the final third question. Snell looks confident. What is the scholarly definition of numinism? It's like the fucking question about whether or not the birds could carry the coconuts or whatever. Numinism, the ideology of the common gods. When deities walked among us, they built many a great empire, including Norvik. His face drops. Panic. He does not know. It is the rule of gods. What is the scholarly definition of numinism? That depends. Arcane era scholarly definition or divine era scholarly definition? You need to pass a check to ask a question like that. You didn't know what macabre meant. If you had gotten this question, you probably would have short-circuited that magic mouth. Divine era? Numinism is when walking gods ruled the coast. It was quite terrible. Oh fuck. Now we're back to not knowing the answer. That attempt to show Snell what numinism means? How the fuck would you do that? It's a complex concept. The goblin has his eyes fixed on you as you hold up your hands. Oh fuck. I need to go back at the thing again and review it myself. The ideology of the common gods. When deities walked among us, they built many great empires, including Norvik. Wait, I don't know what the ideology is, though. It just is the ideology of the gods. Shit. So pretend to act like a tyrannical magic man with a big stick, then pretend to use magic to mind control your followers, then pretend to show how those followers slowly overcome you as way better arcanists come into power through a fair system of meritocracy during the Arcane War era. Or pretend to pray, then pretend to be big, strong Earth, then pretend to show how people congregate into cultural units underneath God Kings during the Divine era. I guess that. His eyes are full of panic as you spend precious seconds waving your hands around. His panic overwhelms him. He is unable to even begin to focus on your attempt to communicate. Unfortunately, he opens his mouth to speak, still staring at you, dumbfounded. What the fuck are you doing? Oh! Beneath you, a sea of spikes. Uh-huh, so we're back here again. There's a way to solve this? I can't fail the same dice roll again, right? It was so easy. It wasn't that easy. It was like a better than coin flip though or something. Try to hold off. Yeah, I only have to roll a 7? I'm exhausted again? I thought we short rested. I thought that got rid of the exhaustion, or is that only a long rest thing? Did I get re-exhausted? No way. I still... Uh-oh. Just died to this room again. Oh, but I lived? Ow. Iron. Cold iron. Everywhere. You hit the spikes at an angle, your armor taking most of the impact. But not all. Cleric! Brother, I am pinned here, gurgle blood. This is such a stupid game. I want to recover from that. Oh my god. You then feel something pulling. I got you. Many agonizing seconds later, the goblin manages to fish you out with a combination of his sling, parts of his shirt, and creative profanity. My favorite. Climb up the side. The voice starts up again as you do. You have braved the pit of wrong answers. Breathe and stand. The fact that I didn't succeed the roll twice when I had like a 2/3 chance of winning it, and instead I just managed to roll a less damaging stat, so I survived getting stabbed by the punji pit. Jesus Christ. Wobbly but firm, you stand. Step forth and claim your prize, the plundered eye. I hate this place so much, your companion mutters to himself. Again, just to reiterate, Snell says across the gap, this place is somewhat dangerous. Divine rule. Numinism is when walking God's rule. Well, I don't know that. Why would I know that? It's basic political theory. The goblin gives you a frustrated but ultimately relieved sigh. The statue is now entirely silent, and you hear an esoteric boom. It's always esoteric, coming from the drawer between his legs. Well done. The Minotaur's riddles are properly conquered. A strange exercise, but one you met well. To think of all the people who have met their end in a place like this. It is quite depressing. Okay, let's see what the treasure is. Check it out. Oh. Let's heal. Had a bad time there. Dusk. I've officially transitioned to dusk without visiting the crime scene. An incense bowl. Intelligence and wisdom at the cost of charisma and constitution. Oof. More of the stat I use the most at the cost of 2 of the other stats that I do use a lot. Every 3rd hour gives you a first level spell. It's kind of neat. That's pretty strong. Jacinth. +1 strength, -1 intelligence. I could be even less intelligent. Wow. So if I wear them at the same time, that turns it into +1 wisdom, +1 strength, -1 charisma, -1 constitution, and intelligence would 0 out. Incense bowl. A chipped stone bowl. It contains several layers of ancient incense. If kept on your person, it grants a passive incense burn. It also makes you smell a bit wonky, of course, and the smoke is really bad for your lungs, but at least it's not addicting. Getting a free spell every now and then's kind of neat. A red gemstone. It's very pretty, and probably very expensive. Once this whole election business is over, you could either sell it on a black market or turn it in at the tower for a reward. Neither would net you a fortune, but maybe a fraction of a fortune? Put the incense burner here. This was another strength, an advantage against earth folk, and wisdom. A wisdom tooth. A filed tooth in decent condition. You feel a tingle in your palm as you hold it. I didn't fully process that it's a wisdom tooth. That's really funny. This is a strength at the cost of an intelligence, but this one's just a strength. Period. Which is better. I mean, yeah, this is just better. It gives you +1 strength, and it gives you an advantage against earth folk, which immediately, I don't know what earth folk are. Then I assume they're not just the followers of Earth, because that would be like a lot of people, potentially. Rat. I'm so sad that Rat gives me -1 charisma. He's so cute. You can tell me this guy's a charisma hog. He's neato. He's a neato little guy. Deposing Rat. Nope. He picked up crowns or something. Oof. Well, I'm alive. Incurably stupid, but alive. Like, goddamn. I really gotta get to the crime scene at some point.